Hi friends, today we are going to discuss about deriving the relations between zeros and coefficients of the polynomials. In this video, here I am taken 4 cases. In the first case, deriving the relation between zeros and coefficients of the linear polynomial, and in case number 2, deriving the relation between zeros and coefficients of quadratic polynomials. In the third case, same, deriving the relation between zeros and coefficients of the cubic polynomial. Finally, in the fourth case also, we are going to discuss about deriving the relation between zeros and coefficients of the biquadratic polynomial, that is fourth degree polynomial. So also we will discuss some more problems also. So here in the first case, we are going to discuss about the relation between zeros and coefficients of the linear polynomial. First case we are considering linear polynomial. For example, linear polynomial, the standard form of linear polynomial is nothing but ax plus b, whereas first degree polynomial is nothing but linear polynomial. A first degree polynomial which contains only single zero, that is alpha. If alpha is a zero of the polynomial ax plus b, then that alpha will be minus b by a. Look at here. So linear polynomial, first degree polynomial is taken as ax plus b. While finding zero of the polynomial, this polynomial value which is equalized to 0, ax plus b, which is equal to 0. Here ax is equal to transposition of plus b is minus b. X is equal to reciprocal of a is 1 by a, nothing but x is equal to minus b by a. X is nothing but at x equal to minus b by a, at x equal to minus b by a, the value of this polynomial becomes as 0. Here x is nothing but 0 of the polynomial, therefore alpha is equal to minus b by a is a 0 of the polynomial. Sum of zeros same itself only minus b by a product of 0 1 0 only, nothing but product of 0 itself, and sum of 0 will be same minus b by a only. So next up, so 0 of the polynomial, moreover 0 of the polynomial ax plus b nothing but minus b by a. Sum of the 0 itself, alpha is sum of itself, so nothing but x is equal to minus b by a. Next, in the case 2, let us discuss about, in the case 2, we are going to discuss about zeros of quadratic polynomial, zeros, relation between zeros and coefficients of quadratic polynomial. Look at here, what about the standard form of quadratic polynomial? Ax square plus bx plus c. Ax square plus bx plus c is the standard form of quadratic polynomial, second degree polynomial. A second degree polynomial which contains at most 2 number of zeros. A second degree polynomial which contains at most 2 number of zeros. Those are taken as alpha comma beta. Alpha comma beta are the 2 zeros of quadratic polynomial. Then we are going to derive the relation between zeros and coefficients. Whereas sum of zeros, we need to prove that sum of zeros is minus b by a and product of zeros is c by a. Look at here, deriving this proof. So here what is given? If by quadratic polynomial which contains at most 2 zeros, those are taken as alpha and beta. If x equal to alpha is the 0, at x equal to alpha it becomes 0. At x equal to beta, the value of the polynomial becomes 0. At x equal to alpha, it becomes 0. At x equal beta, it becomes 0. Therefore, x minus alpha, x equal to alpha means x minus alpha is the linear factor. X equal to beta means x minus beta is a linear factor. So therefore, this quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c is written as a into resolving into factors. A into product of linear factors x minus alpha into x minus beta. This quadratic polynomial is written as A into x minus alpha into x minus beta. Whereas here multiplicative of A, multiplicative inverse of A is 1 by A. Multiplicative inverse of A is 1 by A. So ax square plus bx plus c divided by A, which is equal to x minus alpha into x minus beta. Individually splitting into individual terms, ax square by A plus bx by A plus c by A. For this denominator belongs to both the three terms, ax square by A plus bx by A plus c by A. Here a get cancel, nana. A get cancel. X square plus b by x plus c by A. The product of these linear factors nothing but x into x, x square, minus x into alpha, alpha x, minus x into beta, x beta, minus into minus plus alpha into beta, alpha beta. Product of these two binomials, linear factors, which is equal to this one. Here look at here, nana. So x square plus b by x plus c by a, which is equal to x square. Here from these two terms, from the middle two terms, minus x is taken common. Here minus x is taken common. What are the remaining terms? Alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta into x, minus of alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. Here then comparing the coefficients on both sides. Comparing the coefficients, look at here, x square coefficient 1, x square coefficient 1. So no need to compare x square both are equal. What about comparing x coefficients? Here x coefficient is minus of alpha plus beta, whereas here x coefficient is b by a. So minus of alpha plus beta is equal to b by a. Changing signs on both sides. Therefore minus becomes as plus. Minus of alpha plus beta is transformed as alpha plus beta, and plus b by a becomes as minus b by a. Changing signs on both sides. Therefore sum of zeros is minus b by a. And next, nana, here alpha beta nothing but product of zeros will be c by a. Here sum of zeros is minus b by a, and product of zeros is c by a. Minus b, minus of, what about the value of b? B is nothing but, look at here, b is nothing but x coefficient. Minus x coefficient by, what about the value of a? Here a is nothing but x square coefficient. So sum of zeros is minus x coefficient by x square coefficient. Next, what about the product of zeros? C by a. C means here constant. A means x square coefficient. Therefore, so product of zeros is nothing but c by a. So sum of zeros is written as sigma. Symbolically it can be expressed as, where this is alpha 1 and this is alpha 2. Let alpha 1 and second zero is taken as alpha 2. So sigma alpha 1, sum of zeros is equal to minus b by a. Whereas product of zeros, this is taken as alpha 1, here alpha 1, alpha 2. Sigma alpha 1, alpha 2, summation alpha 1, alpha 2 is equal to c by a. So next, we are going to discuss about the third case, that is deriving the relations between zeros and coefficients of the cubic polynomial. Look at here. Cubic polynomial means a third degree polynomial. Standard form of third degree polynomial is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. This is a cubic polynomial. A cubic polynomial which contains at most 3 number of zeros, that is taken as alpha, beta, gamma, or otherwise alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3. Alpha, beta, gamma are the 3 zeros of cubic polynomial. Then we are going to derive the relation between zeros and coefficients. So we are going to prove this one, nana. So here proof, let us look at here. If at x equal to alpha, the value of this cubic polynomial becomes as 0. At x equal to beta, the value of this cubic polynomial becomes as 0. At x equal to gamma, the value of this cubic polynomial becomes as 0. So at x equal to alpha, at x equal to beta, at x equal to gamma, the value of this cubic polynomial becomes as 0. Therefore, x equal to alpha means x minus alpha is a factor. X minus alpha is a factor. So next, Nana, look at here, wait. So here, Nana, if x equal to alpha means x minus alpha is a linear factor. If x equal to beta means x minus beta is a linear factor. At x equal to gamma means x minus gamma is a linear factor. So therefore, this cubic polynomial can be expressed in resolving into factors. So a into this polynomial can be written as small a into product of the linear factor, that is x minus alpha into x minus beta into x minus gamma. Multiplying by these three linear factors, then we will obtain the cubic polynomial. So look at here, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is resolving into factor, that is a into x minus alpha into x minus beta into x minus gamma. Whereas for this case, here dividing by a on both sides, the whole polynomials LHS and RHS, here both are dividing by a. So a by a, nothing but x cube remains. So next, b by a, c by a, here d by a get cancelled, Nana, a get cancelled, remaining value x minus alpha into x minus beta into x minus gamma. Here, so both sides I am dividing by a get cancelled, x cube plus b by ax square plus c by ax plus d by a, which is equal to a get cancelled, remaining x minus alpha into x minus beta into x minus gamma. Here this same as is taken. The product of these three linear factors, if we multiply these three factors, then we will get, so the product of these three terms, will be x cube minus of alpha plus beta plus gamma into x square plus of alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma into x minus of minus into minus plus into minus alpha into beta into gamma, alpha beta gamma. Simplification of product of these three is follows as like this. So here, Nana, comparing the coefficients on both sides, LHS and RHS. Look at here, x cube both are equal. So x cube both are equal. See here, now comparing x square coefficients. Here x square coefficient is minus of alpha plus beta plus gamma. Here this is so minus of, look at here, minus of alpha plus beta plus gamma is the x square coefficient. Here x square coefficient is b by a. So this is the sum of zeros. Next, Nana, changing signs on both sides. Minus becomes as plus, and plus b by a becomes as minus b by a. Nothing but multiplying by minus on both sides. Here sum of zeros is minus b by a. Look at here, the first condition came here, sum of zeros equal to minus b by a. Next, comparing x coefficients. What about x coefficient? Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha, which is equal to, here x coefficient is c by a, Nana, c by a. Comparing x coefficient, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha equals c by a. Next, Nana, so comparing the constant value minus alpha beta gamma, minus of alpha beta gamma is nothing but here constant value d by a. Changing signs on both sides, nothing but multiplying by minus on both sides, alpha beta gamma is equal to minus d by a. So here it can be expressed symbolically, sum of the zeros, sum alpha, let it is alpha 1, it is alpha 2, it is alpha 3, summation of alpha 1 means sum of all the zeros is considered as summation of alpha 1 is minus b by a. Next, Nana, sum of all the possibilities of product of two zeros, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha. Here look at here, so in this time two zeros are multiplied, product of two zeros, sum of all the possibilities of product of two zeros are taken here. So sigma alpha 1 alpha 2, is equal to C by A. Sigma alpha 1 alpha 2 is equal to C by A. Okay, Chinna. Sigma alpha 1 alpha 2 is equal to C by A, nothing but sum of all the possibilities of product of two zeros is taken as C by A, Nana. Sum of all the possibilities of product of two zeros, nothing but alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma. It is denoted by sigma alpha 1 alpha 2, nothing but C by A. Last case, Nana. Product of all the three zeros is equal to minus D by A. Symbolically, it is taken as alpha 1 and it is taken as alpha 2 and it is taken as alpha 3. Alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3. Sigma, summation alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3 is equal to minus D by A. Here these are the relations between zeros and coefficients of the cubic polynomial. So now, finally we are deriving the relations between zeros and coefficients of fourth degree polynomial. So fourth degree polynomial, standard form of fourth degree polynomial is ax to the power of 4 plus bx cube plus cx square plus dx plus e. Whereas for the fourth degree polynomial which contains at most 4 number of zeros, that is, those are alpha, beta, gamma and delta. Here alpha, beta, gamma, delta, or otherwise alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3, alpha 4. So these are the 4 zeros of biquadratic polynomial. Here we are going to derive these conditions, the relations between, this is the first condition, sum of zeros equal to minus b by a. Sum of all the possibilities of product of two zeros, sum of all the possibilities of product of two zeros is C by A. Sum of all the possibilities of product of three zeros is minus D by A. And the product of four zeros is E by A. Symbolically it is written as sigma alpha 1 is equal to minus B by A. Summation of alpha 1 alpha 2 is taken as C by A. Summation of alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3 is taken as minus D by A, and sigma summation of alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3, alpha 4 nothing but E by A. So proof, let us see the proof here. So if alpha, beta, gamma, delta are the zeros of biquadratic polynomial, at x equal to alpha, the value of polynomial becomes 0. At x equal to beta, the value of the polynomial becomes 0. At x equal to gamma, the value of the polynomial becomes 0. At x equal to delta also, the value of the polynomial becomes as 0. Therefore, at x equal to alpha, at x equal to beta, x equal to gamma, x equal to delta, here the value of the polynomial becomes as 0. Therefore, x equal to alpha means x minus alpha is the linear factor. X equal to beta means x minus beta is the linear factor. X equal to gamma means x minus gamma is the linear factor. X equal to delta means x minus delta is the linear factor. So here this biquadratic polynomial, fourth degree polynomial, is resolved into factors expressed as the product of factors, that is a into, so x minus alpha into x minus beta into x minus gamma into x minus delta. Here dividing by a on both sides. Here both sides I am dividing by a. A get cancelled on here. X to the power of 4 plus b by ax cube plus c by ax square plus d by ax plus e by a, which is equal to a get cancelled, x minus alpha into x minus beta into x minus gamma into x minus delta. So here same as is taken on LHS. So product of all the four linear factors, the product of all the, if we multiply these four factors, then we will get, so this result, then we will get this form. So the product of all the four terms which is equal to this one. Here look at here, by comparing the coefficients on both sides, x power 4, both are equal. So comparing x cube coefficients. What about x cube coefficient here? Minus of alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta. Here it is the coefficient of x cube. What about here? X cube coefficient is b by a. B by a. Changing signs on both sides. Negative becomes as positive and positive term becomes as negative. Next, Nana. Comparing x square coefficients. What about the x square coefficient? Sum of two zeros are taken. Sum of product of two zeros. Alpha beta plus alpha gamma plus alpha delta. Beta gamma plus beta delta plus gamma delta. Whereas that is equal to c by a. And next, Nana. So comparing x coefficients. Here it is negative. Here it is negative. And the value is d by a. Its value is d by a. Changing signs on both sides. Therefore, alpha beta gamma plus alpha gamma delta plus beta gamma delta, this is equal to answer minus d by a. Changing signs, Nana. Minus is applied for this minus d plus d. So this is third condition. Product of 0, constant values, alpha beta gamma delta is equal to e by a. So sum of zeros, sum of all the possibilities of product of two zeros, sum of all the possibilities of product of three zeros, and sum of all the possibilities of product of four zeros, that is nothing but sigma alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3, alpha 4 summation. It is indicated symbolically, it is represented as sigma alpha 1 is equal to minus b by a. Let this is alpha 1 and alpha 2. Summation of alpha 1 alpha 2 is nothing but c by a. And next, alpha 1, this is considered as alpha 1, and second term is considered as alpha 2, and third term is considered as alpha 3. Sigma alpha 1 alpha 2 alpha 3 is equal to minus d by a. So this is taken as alpha 1 and it is considered as alpha 2 and it is considered as alpha 3 and it is considered as alpha 4. So summation of alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3, alpha 4 is equal to e by a. Here these are the relations between zeros and coefficients of the linear polynomial. In the second case, quadratic polynomial. In the third case, already we derived for cubic polynomial. Finally, so the relations between, these are the relations between, so roots, zeros and coefficients of the fourth degree polynomial. Next, so let us discuss about few problems on the above conditions. Look at here, first problem. Find the zero of the linear polynomial. Here it is given as first degree polynomial. What about the sum of zero? So sum of zero means a first degree polynomial which contains only single zero. That is only the sum, that is only the product. So here, while finding zero of the polynomial, 2x plus 7 is equalized to 0. The whole the value of the polynomial which is equal to 0. So 2x is equal to plus 7 transposition is minus 7. X is equal to minus 7 by 2. So 0 of the polynomial is minus 7 by 2. Nothing but sum of the 0. Sum of the 0 nothing but. So only one 0 is there. That 0 value is minus 7 by 2. Next look at here, Nana. According to quadratic polynomial. So if alpha comma quadratic polynomial which contains at most so quadratic polynomial which contains at most two number of zeros, those are taken as alpha and beta. If alpha comma beta are the zeros of quadratic polynomial, find the relation between zeros and coefficients of this polynomial. So what are the relation between zeros and coefficient? Second degree polynomial which contains at most two zeros. Zeros are taken as alpha and beta. Here alpha comma beta are the zeros. And next, what about the coefficient? Standard form of second degree polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c, whereas a is equal to given as 2, a is equal to 2 and b is equal to 5 and c is equal to 7. Comparing the coefficients, here x square coefficient is taken as a and x coefficient is taken as b and constant term is taken as c. A is equal to 2, b is equal to 5 and c is equal to 7. A, b, c. Here a, b, c values are given. What about the first condition? Sum of all the zeros is minus b by a. Sum of all the zeros means alpha plus beta. Nothing but alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta is equal to, whereas look at here. Wait. Here alpha plus beta. Nothing but alpha plus beta. So alpha plus beta, the sum of zeros is equal to minus b by a, b is nothing but b is the coefficient of x, minus x coefficient by a is nothing but x square coefficient, nana. A is nothing but x, b is the x coefficient, a is the x square, minus b by a, nothing but minus, we need to change the symbol of b, plus 5, here minus is there, so we need to change symbol of b, minus 5 by 2, sum of the zeros is minus 5 by 2. And what about the product, nana? Product of zeros will be c by a. So what about the value of c? 7, a value 2, product of zeros means alpha into beta, here a kaadu alpha. Wait. So here alpha plus beta is product of zeros. Product of zero means alpha into beta, nana. Here alpha into beta. Alpha into beta is equal to, whereas alpha beta is equal to product of zero c by a. What about the value of c, nana? C value constant value 7 by a. A is nothing but x square coefficient. A value is 2 by 7 by 2. So sum of zeros and product of zeros. Here these are the relations according to quadratic polynomial. Okay na? Sum of the zeros for alpha plus beta value minus b by a, and product of zeros value alpha into beta is equal to c by a. Here next we are going to discuss about the relation between zeros and coefficients of quadratic polynomial. So if quadratic it's not quadratic, cubic polynomial, third degree polynomial, the given third degree polynomial which contains at most 3 number of zeros, that is taken as alpha, beta and gamma. If alpha, beta, gamma are the zeros of cubic polynomial, then find the relation between zeros and coefficient. Here it is the question. So look at here, alpha, beta, gamma are the zeros. What about the standard form of cubic polynomial? Ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. It is the cubic polynomial, nana. It is the cubic polynomial. So comparing the coefficients, a is equal to 7. Here these are the zeros. Now we are going to find out the coefficients. A is equal to 7, b is equal to 5, c is equal to 3 and d is equal to 13. A, b, c, d are taken. Here alpha, beta, gamma are the zeros. What about the first condition, nana? Summation alpha 1 is equal to minus b by a. Summation alpha 1 is equal to b by a. Nothing but sum of all the zeros. Sum of all the zeros equal to minus b by a. Sum of zeros means alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a. Need to change the symbol of b. Plus 5 becomes as minus 5. A value is 7. So sum of zeros is minus 5 by 7. Next, coming to the second condition, summation of alpha 1 alpha 2 is equal to c by a. Summation of alpha 1 alpha 2 is equal to c by a. Whereas what about this one? Meaning of this one, summation alpha means sum of all the possibilities are product of two zeros. Sum of all the possibilities are product of two zeros are taken. That is the value of c by a. Nothing but alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha value c by a. What about the value of c? Constant value. C value x coefficient 3 by a value 7. Answer 3 by 7. Look at the third condition. Product of the zeros, nothing but sigma alpha 1 alpha 2 alpha 3. Product of 3 zeros. Sum of all the product of 3 zeros. Here only 3 zeros is having. That's why alpha into beta into gamma represents the product of zeros is minus d by a. What about, we need to change the symbol of d, nana. D value is plus 13. We need to change the symbol minus. Minus means changing symbol. Minus 13 by a value nothing but 7. Here these are the relations between zeros and coefficients of according to cubic polynomial. Finally we are going to discuss about the relations between zeros and coefficients of the fourth degree polynomial, biquadratic polynomial. Here it is the biquadratic polynomial. According to the biquadratic polynomial, fourth degree polynomial, always the fourth degree polynomial contains at most 4 number of zeros. those are taken as alpha, beta, gamma and delta. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta are the 4 zeros. Here are the given. Here alpha, beta, gamma, delta are the zeros. Next, what about the coefficients? Standard form of biquadratic polynomial is ax to the power of 4 plus bx cube plus cx square plus dx plus c. It is the standard form of fourth degree polynomial. Comparing coefficients, here a is equal to 7, b is equal to 8, a is equal to 7, b is equal to 8, c is equal to 5 and d is equal to 9. A, B, C, D and e value is 3. A, B, C, D, E and A, B, C, D and e value e. So here coefficients are taken and alpha, beta, gamma, delta are the zeros. So now we had to find the relation between zeros and coefficient. Summation alpha 1 is equal to minus b by a according to the first case, first condition. Summation alpha 1 is equal to minus b by a. What about the meaning of this one, Nana? Sum of all the zeros. Sum of single zero. Sum of all the zeros means alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta is equal to minus b by a. Whereas minus b by a, we need to change the symbol of b. Symbol of b change. Minus is given. Means plus 8 becomes as minus 8. What about the a value? 7. So sum of the zeros is minus 8 by 7. Next, look at the second condition. Sigma alpha 1 alpha 2 is equal to c by a. Summation of alpha 1 alpha 2 equal to c by a. Whereas summation means sum of. So meaning of this one. Meaning of the given statement. Sum of all the possibilities of product of 2 zeros are taken. Sum of all the possibilities of product of 2 zeros is nothing but c by a. That is alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha plus like that. Alpha into beta, alpha beta, alpha into gamma, alpha into delta, alpha delta. Coming to the next b, follows by b followed by gamma, b followed by delta, beta gamma, beta delta. Then gamma followed by delta, gamma delta. First look at here, alpha followed by beta, alpha followed by gamma, alpha followed by delta. Next beta followed by gamma, beta followed by delta. Next gamma followed by delta. Alpha beta, alpha gamma, alpha delta plus beta gamma plus beta delta plus gamma delta. Sum of all the possibilities of product of 2 zeros. Sum of all the product of possibilities of 2 zeros is taken c by a. What about the value? C here, Nana. C value is 5. Next a value is 7. 5 by 7. 5 by 7. Next, Nana. Product of all the zeros. Product of sigma alpha 1 alpha 2 alpha 3. Sigma alpha 1 alpha 2 alpha 3 is equal to minus c by a. What is meant by sigma alpha 1 alpha 2 3? Nothing but sum of all the possibilities of product of 3 zeros are taken. So first time delta, out of that alpha beta gamma delta, delta is eliminated, alpha beta gamma is taken. Next time gamma is eliminated, the product of alpha beta alpha beta delta is taken. Next gamma beta is eliminated, the product of alpha gamma and delta are taken. Next alpha is eliminated, so beta gamma delta. Sum of all the possibilities of product of 3 zeros are taken. వీలైనన్ని 2 3 వీలైనన్ని 3 శూన్యాల లబ్ధాల మొత్తం, that is minus d by a. So we need to change the symbol of d, Nana. D contains negative term. That's why we need to change the symbol of d. D value plus 9. It becomes as minus 9 by a value 7. Minus 9 by 7. Next, Nana. Sigma alpha 1 alpha 2 alpha 3 alpha 4. Product of all the 4 zeros. Product of all the 4 zeros which is equal to e by a. Alpha into beta into gamma into delta. E value nothing but 3 by a value 7. So here summation alpha 1, summation alpha 1 alpha 2, summation alpha 1 alpha 2 alpha 3, summation alpha 1 alpha 2 alpha 3 alpha 4. Here these are the relations between zeros and coefficients according to linear polynomial taken. According to, we have discussed about the linear polynomial and the relation between zeros and coefficients in quadratic polynomial, as well as we have discussed about the relation between zeros and coefficients of cubic polynomial. And finally we discuss about the relation between zeros and coefficients of fourth degree polynomials also. Okay, I hope you are understood. Okay, bye.